Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I've got the brand new Sanrenmu S625-1 fixed blade knife to take a look at. I think it looks really smart. What do you guys think? I'll tell you what, if you're not sure, let's take a closer look at it. Right then, so straight away you can see it's got my favourite finish on here, and very nice stone wash. Very nicely done, not over the top, but just about right, I think. We've got a nice flat grind here. You've got a nice little curve going on here down to the sharpener's choil, and of course the little finger guard as well. Look, so your finger's not going to slip into the sharp part, I wouldn't have thought. You've got the Sanrenmu logo here. And then we've got this swedge here. Now these are quite interesting, these swedges, because they're like hollow. As you can see, they're hollow grind sort of thing, if you see what I mean. Up the other end here we have a very sharp point indeed. I'm trying to avoid, you know, poking myself with that, because I know it's going to happen at some point or another. We've got a nice little place for your thumb here, with some very well done jimping actually, because I can get quite a fair amount of traction in this. My thumb is not slipping on these at all. They're very well done actually, not too sharp, but they're just about right actually. You know, your finger or your thumb is not going to slip in that. But just look at the design of the blade. I mean, that's very stylish, very nice. I like that a lot actually. What have we got over the other side then? Well, we've got the model number here, S625-1. That's the only markings on this side of the blade. Let's move along to the handles, something slightly safer to look at, guys. G10, smooth G10, beautifully finished, beautifully rounded off, no rough or sharp edges. You've got a hole here. The diameter of this hole is 9.9 millimeters according to my vernier gauge. You've got some nice, well, nuts these are, because you've got screws on the other side, look. But just look at the fit and finish on this, guys. There isn't you know, a gap or anything going on here. The fit and finish on this is beautiful. Typical Sanrenmu, basically. I do like Sanrenmu actually. You know, you get a really good quality knife for what you're paying for it actually. And then we have a lanyard hole at the back, diamond shape lanyard hole, and we've got a little bit of jimping going on the back end of things as well. Look, guys, that's very nice actually. And we'll just take a moment to look at the sheath. This is quite nice too. It's nice materials. I think it's probably ABS or something like that there. Actually, if you look through it, there's a drain hole in the bottom there to let any water straight out of it, which is quite a clever design. It's what you want. You don't want your plastic sheath filling with water. That is not a good idea. We've got this mounting effort on the back here, which is like you can swap it over from one side to the other, so you can have it either left or right hand carry. It's pretty good. And we have this jimping here, just there, and just there as well, guys. This is also rotatable, if that's even a word, and it snaps nice and firmly into place. Very nicely made. It's quite a good quality bit of kit, is this? Okay, let's take a look at a few dimensions. I measured these myself with this ruler here, and of course my trusty vernier gauge too, guys. So the overall length, you're looking at 176 millimeters. Blade length from this point here on the G10 to this nice sharp tip, 79.5 millimeters. The stock thickness on this is actually 3.5 millimeters, which is quite a good strong thick blade there. Material is 8CR14 MOV, which according to my research is equally as good as AUS 8 apparently, so that's pretty good steel there then. It's not bad for the money you pay for this. The handle thickness, trying to do it without cutting myself, is 13.5 millimeters. As I say, the hole diameter there is 9.9 millimeters. Let's chuck it on the scales. The knife itself, 106 grams, or 3 3/4 of an ounce. With the sheath, it becomes 6 5/8 of an ounce, or 186 grams when it makes its mind up. Right, and so this new knife is a little bit larger than my, what have we got here? The 7130. It's a little bit larger than that. Blade design is similar-ish, but it's a full flat grind on the 7130. I thought when I first got it that the sheaths would be the same, and I wonder if they were interchangeable, but they're not. As you can see, it's a lot bigger. It's not. This design, the size is more or less the same, just a little bit shorter for the 7130. A lot smaller sheath. And of course you've got this much nicer handle design with the this very smooth and well finished G10 here. It's a pleasure to hold this one. It really is nice. It's I've got large hands, guys. I take a large to an extra large glove here. You can see it fits my hand very nicely indeed, and it is quite comfortable. There are no hot spots or anything going on here. As I say, you've got this jimping at the top and this nice little cutout here, which is designed, as you can see, for your thumb very nicely. You've got the finger guard choil at the front here, so you're not likely to fall onto the sharp edge here, and I don't think you'd want to do that, because to be honest with you, it feels exceptionally sharp, and that point, well, yeah, I'm trying to keep away from that. But the G10, the fit and finish on here is very nice, very smooth indeed. They've rounded off quite nicely. I can't feel any sharp or rough edges anywhere on here. I say it handles very nicely indeed. Let's have a look at the reverse grip. Now that is, yeah, again, very comfortable indeed. I think actually the whole overall design of this knife is very nice indeed. I quite like this little sweeping curve just there, and you've got the very clever swedge, which is like it's actually narrower here on the spine than it is just here. I wonder if I can show you that. Okay, hopefully you can see that, guys, how it is narrower. You're looking at the top there, you're looking at the top of the spine, you're looking at roughly 2.3 millimeters. At the bottom of the swedge, we're looking at 3.4 mil there, roughly, and as I say, it's nicely hollowed out in here too. The design is just, it's pretty damn good actually. As I say, the sheath feels like it's made from quality material too, probably an ABS I would imagine. Put the blade into it and it actually clicks in there with some authority actually. Snap. Is it going to fall out? Let's give it a shake. Right, so there's a little bit of rattling, not a great deal. It doesn't feel to me like it wants to go dropping out anywhere. So that's pretty good. As I say, just you can use your thumb on the some jimping runs along here and along here, but not just there obviously, but just so that allows you to get hold of the sheath like so and deploy the knife, or you can just give it a shove with your thumb just here and we're away again. It's quite clever design actually, and I say it holds it nice and firmly. Give it a push, out it comes. We can also swap these screws out here. You just need a small Allen key, so you can actually take the mount off of this side of it, mount it on the other side, and then we've got left hand carry. At the moment it's set up for right hand carry. What I'll do is I'll pop it on my belt. You can have a look. Okay, so my belt here, this tactical belt is 45mm wide. This thing it's got a little hook on the bottom there, as you can see, but it just simply hooks over your belt. If we can get it in there. Right, there we go, it's in. It's on there a treat, as you can see. You can slide it where you want it. And it doesn't print through too obviously either. It is there, and you can, I mean, it's not quite at the right angle for me there, but it's not too bad. Easy to deploy, as you can see. You can easily get to it. Snaps in there. And as I say, we can just push the little tab on here, where the little tab's gone to. There it is, and you can angle it wherever you want it, really. I mean, that's an interesting angle to have it at. Makes it quite easy to get hold of. And we can also carry it quite comfortably. Left hand, well, it's not your appendix over here unless it was some sort of alien, but you know what I'm saying, on the left hand side here. Easy to get to, easy to deploy. It might print through a little bit, as you can see on your shirt just there, but it's not too bad to carry like that. As I say, we can angle it how we want it as well. So basically, you know, carry options are very good, just like the handling. So it's nice and comfortable to hold. The jimping on the top of the blade there doesn't let your thumb slip, and if you want to cut like this as well, your finger's not slipping either. It's very nice. It's not too sharp, and it's not, you know, too rounded so your fingers slip on it. I'll tell you what we ought to do, guys. I think we ought to get Bob the Bitzer bag involved. Here we are, Bob the Bitzer bag, some paper and some cardboard too. So as I say, this does actually feel nice and sharp, and that point is like, yeah, it's definitely there. Let's try the paper first, see what we can do with a bit of paper, shall we, guys? Wow, yeah. I'd imagine you could actually shave with this as well. And look at that, beautiful finish. I mean, this is as it came to me from GearBest, because GearBest sent this along to me, so thank you very much to GearBest for sending this along. Yeah, just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Although, having said that, I've now, there we go, right in, get rid of that. So look at some cardboard here. We'll try the tip. Wow. Effortless little chop there. If we can take those bits off. Nice, look at that. Just having no trouble at all with this cardboard. Wow. Just got to remember my fingers are on the other side of that. Right in. Let's dive into the bag for some cheapy rope going here. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strands of it. Fold it over, if I can keep hold of it, that is. Can we get the blade in there? Hope so. Keep that point away from my fingers. Okay, give it a shove. Wow, yeah, they're completely effortless. It's really, really sharp is this. That's how I never touch these blades. I just bring them to you as I get them. Right in. Speaker style cable. Give that a go. Blimey, wow. Yeah, I didn't have to put any effort into that at all. Right, get that back in the bag. Let's try this 32020. It's pretty, I didn't have some green stuff, isn't it? I've got some green and yellow here. You'll have to let me know down in the comments if that'll do, guys. I'll tell you, I'll just wait here a second while you decide. Well, anyway, I'm going to go with the green and yellow. Right in, try it out. Yeah, look at that, effortless. Double it over. Oops, well, you cut through one bit anyway. Thank you very much to Trader Joe for sending this mule tape in, or Mule the tapeworm. Oh look, there he is, all nicely tucked up asleep in the sheath. Right in. This is interesting stuff, as I keep telling you guys. If the blade isn't that sharp, it will actually slip off of it. Let's have a look. Oh, it took a little effort to chop through it, but it did it, and it's fairly clean too. Look, nice clean edges there. Suddenly, an old piece of pallet appeared. It's quite hard, this wood. See what we can do with it. yeah, you can actually use it quite nicely to make feather sticks. Look at that, guys, it's cutting through this very nicely. So it's a lovely smooth cutting here. It's not a rough edge at all. Look at that. I wonder if we can get a close-up of that so you know it feels really smooth actually. Let's get a close-up of that. I don't think it's coming across too well on the camera, but it's almost like it's been planed. My father would have been quite proud of that finish actually. He'd been a, you know, carpenter by trade. Yeah, very easy to whittle a piece of wood. Oh, I think that's enough of that. Let's get the we'll chuck it on the floor and we'll get the chopping block in. My new chopping block, much better than the old one. Right, let's try some of this cheapo rope because it's got quite a nice belly on this, as you can see there, guys. Roll it through. Look at that. It's like a razor blade. I'm sure we could shave with it. Let's try the wire speaker style cable. Yeah, I don't need any pressure on that at all. Blimey. Wow. Try the other wire, the green and yellow. Yeah, that's just the same. My word, that's sharp. Cool. Right, let's try the old mule the tapeworm here. Can we roll it through that, I wonder? Let's try rolling it through first. Wow, that, yeah, that effortless. Because this stuff is really strange stuff to cut. What about pulling it through? Look at that. Wow, that is sharp. Have to watch our fingers with this, guys. Well, that's just pulled it all apart because it's a bit small now. Cardboard, well, do we need to mess with cardboard? Well, we can do. But best of all, a little bit of pipe. Look how clean the cut is. It's not even flattening it. It's pinging it. Here we go. Not quite. Yeah, it's so sharp it's not even pinging it, guys. Well, let's just try something here. Pretend we're a butcher or something. Wow. Yep. All over the place. So, yes, it's like a razor blade. Wow. Wow. What a nice blade. Really sharp. I mean, you saw it's on the chopping block there after I'd been slicing that piece of wood about, and it hasn't taken the edge off it at all. I mean, I think you'd probably have to, you know, go through quite a few bits of cardboard and wood to take the edge off this little fellow. I dare say it would, you know, you could probably use it for shaving too. It's wow, yeah. It's a nice bit of kit, is this? It's what I say it was, 8 CR14 MOV, I think I said. Hang on, just check me notes here. Yeah, 8 CR14 MOV. More or less equivalent to AUS 8 then. I think that's a fairly decent steel in itself. You know, see, what does this thing cost now? GearBest currently have them for £13.25. So you're getting a whole bunch of quality and knife for that matter for your money. It's really well finished, but then, you know, I don't expect anything else from Sanrenmu, to be honest with you guys. Look at that. Fantastic, beautiful bit of kit actually. Wow. Thank you very much to GearBest for sending it in to us to look at. Beautiful bit of kit. Wow, look at it. Not bad at all. Are there any downsides to it? Not really, not that I can see. The fit and finish is all there. You've got smoothish grips. I don't know what they would be like if your hands got really, you know, sweaty or, God forbid, bloody. Wet, maybe. Maybe it might be a bit slippery if you know, if you're sweaty or wet or bloody. But dry like this are actually very nice. They're not too bad slipping wise. They might be smooth, but it's fairly grippy at the same time. Downsides to it, don't think I can think of any, guys, to be honest with you. You've got decent steel going on here. The sheath, very well made, of course. It's got a nice clip, and you could also, if you want to, put a lanyard through here and hang it around your neck. And of course a little clip holds onto my 45mm wide belt quite nicely. It's very nicely made actually, some nice quality materials here. And so I've only got to push this little tab there, little metal spring in there. It'll you could even mount it upside down if you wish to, I dare say. You could hang it around your neck from a lanyard. That's nice. And it clips in there very firmly too. It's not going anywhere. Alright. So I would have no bother at all recommending this very nice fixed blade knife to you guys. If you want one, nice little fixed blade knife of not too big, not too small either. It's a full tang as well, as you can see. Full tang in there. Hefty gauge, I think it was 3.5mm thick, wasn't it? It's very solid. It doesn't flex at all. Wow, just got to be careful with that point. Yes, what a sweet knife. Like I say, I can't think of any downsides to it at all. I think you'd have to have pretty largish hands not to be able to get hold of it. I really can't think of any downsides to it at all, really, guys. The fit and finish is there. There's a nice little design like this here, where it's, you know, cut out from the handle. A little sort of swedge here as well. It's just, I can't see anything that I don't like about it. No hot spots. Handling, nice. I'm trying to look for bad things about it, guys, but I can't. I don't know what this hole's here for, really. Bit odd, I suppose, but it's somebody's decided it's a good idea to have a hole just there. I don't know what you could do with that, actually. But yeah, I can't really see any downsides to this at all, really. Now then, I asked for mine from GearBest for this, what they call camouflage green, sort of army green, or OD if you like, olive drab. I like that because, as you know, guys, I've got quite a few green knives because I really like them. It is also available in a blue-grey colour. Not so sure as I like that one. And what else? He said, looking on the internet whilst I'm talking to you, it's in red dirt as well, which is sort of like a funny browny colour, really. Yeah, have a look, see what you think. Right then, one thing I would urge you to do, guys, is to check out my previous video on, I think it's called Removing Article 15. I'd like you to watch that video, especially if you live in the UK. Click on the links in the descriptive text and go along and sign that important petition, because it's really important, that one, guys, because this government has decided they're going to stop criminals using knives for criminal activities by preventing us from having, you know, us law-abiding citizens from having direct deliveries of knives. How is that going to work? Well, to be honest with you, it isn't. Right then, so I think I was trying to find something bad to say about this knife, wasn't I? No, I can't find a thing, really. It's comfortable to hold, etc. Right then, guys, I hope you enjoyed the review. If you did, please consider subscribing, because that would help my channel by clicking like and sharing it with your friends. You're also showing YouTube what you want to see, okay? You can also follow me on my Instagram feed, and you can support the channel via Patreon too, so thank you to everyone who's doing that already. That does help the channel out quite a bit, guys. A very good way to support my channel is to use my special GearBest link that you will find in the descriptive text down below. Please click on that link, purchase what you like, and you can purchase one of these as well if you want, guys, from that link. Sanrenmu knives, anything you like from that link, and I will get a small commission, which is greatly appreciated, and I plough it straight back into my channel to bring you other interesting kit. Basically, supporting me on Patreon or purchasing from GearBest allows me to bring stuff to you that I wouldn't normally be able to do so, because I probably couldn't afford it, to be honest with you guys. I I do have a, a house to run as well as my YouTube channel. But I do try to bring you stuff out of my own money anyway, if I can. Right then guys, please let me know what you think of this very nice looking knife here in the comments down below, whether you like it or whether you don't like it, what you change about it maybe. I don't know what I would change about it, I quite like it. Still can't think of anything bad to say about it, to be honest with you. I'm sure some of you out there probably can, and I don't mean that in a mean way, but if you do, you know, if you don't like this knife and you think you'd change something about it, please let me know down below. It's always very interesting to find out what you guys think of the stuff that I review. Alrighty guys, so don't forget to go and sign that petition. I do hope you'll pop by Rathbone Manor again in the very near future, and I will catch you later.